Leneve, President and CEO, and Dick Potter, Senior Vice President of Sales and Marketing for Compli, explained that compliance regulations continue to expand, and fees for non-compliance can be tens of thousands of dollars, so you need to make sure your dealership is protected.
Year over year, the amount of regulatory compliance that is being added to the list continues to expand, and you can expect under the current administration that that is going to continue at a rather rapid rate. Now, the consequences of not participating on a regular basis to show evidence of good faith, the penalties are going to be in the several thousands to tens of thousands rather rapidly, depending on the nature of the offense. So it is a very severe situation and penalty if the dealerships are not participating. As Lon mentioned earlier on, those that don't know much about this right now are beginning to hear from their 20 groups and from others that, one, there are alternatives. Those that have neglected to consider these things, the rampant growth here of the regulatory requirements are causing them to be much more attentive to looking for alternatives.
Right now, we work a lot with some of the subject matter experts in the industry like Fisher and Phillips and Hudson Cook, and we hear war stories all the time coming from them. Right now, wrongful termination, pay plan, wage and hour issues are huge. They're rampant. There's a lot of litigation going on. In fact, we're in Florida. This is one of the key states for wage and hour claims, and it's just because there's a lot of changes in the compensation that's going on within the dealerships, and those result in wage and hour claims, minimum wage issues, those sort of things. Yeah, you're always going to see the consumer requirements like red flags, which has been deferred and deferred and deferred, but at some point, that's going to be a reality. And also the whole ID theft and ID security is a huge issue that we all deal with. So those are just typical examples and obvious examples. But if I can turn it a little bit, I kind of look at it that you can call it a necessary evil to comply and avoid all these fines and lawsuits and all that thing, and that's very important. But if you're doing those things well, you're also able, because you're using processes, business processes, you're also able to do internal business processes very well and efficiently and effectively. So it's not just about compliance, it's about using technology, creating this discipline, this business process discipline that you can leverage throughout your dealership just to make yourself a much more efficient, effective operation. So, that's a silver lining or an additional benefit that our clients see out of the system. And so, yes, it's very important to protect yourself, but it's also very important to leverage the tools that are out there to make your business hum. And so I like to look at that side of it too as well.